Welcome to the stage, the Governor of Delaware, Matt Meyer.
Wow. Good evening. Come on. Service people aren't quiet people. Good evening. It's good to see everyone. Man, Sherry Dorsey Walker, I got to show my mom that video. I think it's fair to say it's my mom that started this whole thing. She taught me as a young boy that wherever you go, you make sure to give more than you receive. And you just work like crazy to make sure you give more than you receive. I went off to college and met someone in college, a teacher, staff member at our school named Susan Stroud, who taught me about something called service learning, that it's not just about giving, it's not just about the service itself, but it's about learning from it, making sure you, as a citizen of our nation and as a citizen of community, can take something away. And in part because of that, a few years later, I joined a program called Teach for America. I don't know if there are any TFA alums or people in the crowd, but it was the early years of TFA. And the idea of Teach for America was that you raise your hand to serve, and they send you for 2 years in a school desperately in need of a teacher anywhere in America. And they sent me to a place I had never heard of, even though I grew up right up the road in Delaware, and that was Anacostia, to 30th and R Street Southeast, Randall Highlands Elementary, where I was a fourth grade teacher. And it didn't take me long to learn that as a student who'd done pretty well through school, I had an awful lot to learn. I recall showing up one day and the doors to the building were locked. A judge had closed our school because the roof was collapsing. And I, good Jewish boy, had to go a couple blocks away to Pennsylvania Avenue Baptist Church, 30th and Pennsylvania Avenue Southeast. And we had to teach public school out of the Baptist church. And it was amazing. I learned if I could play a little bit of Baptist preacher, some of those students would pay attention to me a little bit more. There were shocking things that happened. Students who would do no work, who I, based on a Teach for America mentor who taught me, follow them home, go to their house. And I did that once and learned that a boy who was just not doing anything and was being disruptive in class, he had seen his sister shot dead in his front yard a few months earlier, right down the street from here, where our nation's laws are made. But most importantly, I learned that service turns strangers into neighbors and neighbors into community. And in this time, when I'm serving as a governor, the only governor ever to be a Teach for America alum, I think more than ever before, we need service for our nation. We need service for our nation. Nearly every day in my day job, like probably many of you, I am encountered by the divisions across our country, across my state, and across our community. And service is one thing that can bring us together. I know AI was mentioned. We try not to say it out loud. But there is a sense of humanity lost from our society. And with that loss of humanity comes an opportunity for billionaires to take advantage and divide us. And when we roll up our sleeves and we go and paint a school together, when we come together, when we serve seniors together, when we get people to sign up to join our military together, we get a true sense that no matter where you're from, no matter what your party, we are all in this together. And so as I thought driving down here about people like President Clinton and Sergeant Stryver, Eli Siegel, Harris Wofford, and even my good friend Susan Stroud, the legacy they have left us. Let us use this, not just to build our workforce of tomorrow, not just to use service to connect our communities and to teach our young people that learning is not just about learning to read and write and do math, but it's about being an active citizen. Let's use it in a way so that maybe in the future generation, maybe my kids and my kids' kids and your kids will have a sense of America that's so different than so many Americans have today. I think within this room, we have the power to make that happen. I know it's hard to see now. As I look forward, we are excited about the future in Delaware. We see a future where we're going to get beyond this. We're going to get beyond this time, and we're going to have an opportunity to rebuild an infrastructure in so many ways of our country. And first and foremost for me, that starts with rebuilding an infrastructure of service. Each of us looking into one another's eyes and saying, in spite of our differences, how do we work together to build something? Thank you so much.